I understand the argument that strict sentencing guidelines are intended to promote fairness in the justice system. However, after careful consideration on multiple perspectives, I respectfully disagree that strict guidelines are the best solution for achieving true justice. As the Sentencing Project emphasizes, in a second look at injustice, mandatory minimum sentences have fueled mass incarceration and disproportionately affected communities of color without effectively reducing crime rates. This rigid approach often punishes low-level offenders more harshly than major players in criminal operations due to conspiracy laws and mandatory minimums. Similarly, in the Rabina Institute, the Rabina Institute highlights that strict sentencing mandates remove critical checks and balances from the justice system. This further worsens racial disparities and perpetuates cycles of injustice for vulnerable communities. Judges are stripped of their ability to consider individual circumstances, leading to excessively harsh punishments. Furthermore, the Criminal Law Studies blog stresses that wide judicial discretion allows for fair and more tailored sentencing. By considering factors such as mental health, background, and motive, judges can reduce recidivism rates and promote restorative justice. While I acknowledge the risk of bias and inconsistency with wide judicial discretion, the solution is not to eliminate discretion entirely. Instead, implementing anti-bias training and accountability measures for judges can prevent discrimination while preserving the flexibility needed for fair sentencing. Moreover, a second look at injustice emphasizes that harsh mandatory sentences often target marginalized communities and contribute to the mass incarceration crisis without addressing the root causes of crime. Another critical point to consider in the psychological impact on defendants and their families is the psychological impact. Harsh mandatory sentences not only strip individuals of their freedom, but also break family structures and limit opportunities for rehabilitation. Without judicial discretion, judges can focus on rehabilitation and restorative justice, which benefits both the individual and society as a whole. Lastly, strict guidelines often disregard the potential for personal growth and change. People are capable of transformation, especially with access to support systems. By allowing judges to consider alternative sentencing options like community service or mental health programs, the justice system can foster true reform and reduce recidivism rates. In conclusion, while strict sentencing guidelines aim to ensure fairness, they often produce unintended consequences and exacerbate inequality. Judicial discretion, when paired with proper oversight, is a more just and effective approach to sentencing.